Maya Collins grew up in a small town in Ohio, where Sundays meant families gathering. Old diners had booths worn by decades, and dreams often felt boxed in. At 27, she moved to Chicago to launch her own boutique graphic design studio. She loved the city, the pace, the skyline, the way lights bounced off glass, but even in that bright city, she sometimes felt invisible. Then came Noah Brooks. Noah, 32, had returned to Chicago after years abroad, studying architecture and travel photography. He carried his silent confidence, the kind that comes from seeing many places, knowing many faces, being comfortable in silence, while capturing moments others ignore. He rented the loft next door to Maya's studio, and often passed her door with camera in hand, light reflecting on his calm smile. Their first real conversation happened late one rainy Tuesday evening. Maya was locking up her studio when Noah knocked at her door. "Excuse me," he said softly. "I'm sorry to bother you, but your window light caught my attention. Your design's inside look alive." Maya blinked, then smiled. "Thank you. I usually stay too late." The light was just letting itself in. Noah nodded. "Stuffs. I wanted to show you a photo I took of the same windows. May I share it with you?" She invited him in. They sat at a small table littered with design sketches and camera lenses. He pulled out his phone and showed her the image. A straight line of rain, a glowing window, Maya's silhouette at the desk. It took her breath away. "You have an eye," she said softly. "You have a heart in your work," he replied. Thus began something gentle. They met for coffee the next day, then for walks after his rooftop shoots at dusk, then for Sunday brunch at a cafe where the view overlooked the river. Maya learned about his travels, snow in Norway, winds in Iceland, quiet villages in Italy, and Noah discovered how she grew up on fields of corn, how she taught herself design from free online tutorials, how she carried a small wooden locket from her grandmother. Their world merged slowly, his calm steadiness anchoring her restless creativity, her brightness lighting corners of his lens he had never looked at. But love stories don't skip the shadows. Noah's architecture firm offered him a project in San Francisco, a 3-year contract that would shape his career. Maya's boutique was just finding its footing. She could not leave. The offer meant everything, and yet threatened the everything they were building. They sat on the rooftop one night, city lights humming beneath them. "I do not know what to do," Noah said quietly. "If I go, I will regret missing this. If I stay, I might regret missing what I've built so far." Maya took his hand. "You should not choose me over your dream. But if you stay, let it be because you believe in us, not because you are afraid to go." He kissed her hand. "Then let's decide together." They made a plan. 3 months later, Noah accepted the project, but with a clause he would return every 6 weeks. Maya would fly out for a week each quarter. Their love would stretch and bend, but not break. The first weeks were hard. Time zones, missed calls, the hum of cities apart. Bet every reunion felt like homecoming. Him greeting her at the airport with a photo he took, her designing a new campaign inspired by his journey. One evening back in Chicago, they walked along Lake Michigan's shore. The wind tugged at Maya's hair. Noah stopped, pulled out his camera, not to photograph her, but the skyline behind her. "You are my favorite view," he said. She turned, touched his cheek. "And you are my favorite story." They kissed under city lights, not rushed, but complete. Years later, Maya's boutique expanded. Noah's laudable projects dotted skylines, yet they kept their rituals. Thursday morning coffee, Saturday evening rooftop walks, Sunday brunch by the river. Because they knew what many forget, love thrives in small moments. Because the city lights shine brightest when shared.